Okay.
Alrighty. Take the old grease nipple off and put on your wife's new car.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that? That's not a good idea?
No, that would probably make your wife really upset.
Alright, we'll avoid that last comment and we'll go forward from here. There we go. So, Saker grease gun coupler. It's minus burr, but it's only minus 12 out right now. So, nice and warm out.
Good time to do a greasing on your tractor.
Yeah.
It's not minus 30.
Not minus 30. It was this morning. Okay, so one thing about these two things is their size difference. Now, we have another one out in the bush. When I mean the bush, like out in the logging operation. And there's some spots on the feller buncher head and the forwarder and the processor where this is just too much. It's actually in some spots the original ones are tight to get in there. So other than that, Justin hasn't had any issues with it out there, even in the cold. And it's not exactly what we would call sterile out there. It's dirty, lots of bark and dirt and everything else, sawdust and getting into stuff. So it's done okay out there, which is a good thing.
I notice you're still putting that dirty rag on my brand new car.
I didn't do that. It was a glitch in the camera, and it didn't really happen. Anyway, let me take a look at here at the end. So what happens when you press on the lever, it pushes the collar forward and loosens the tension off on these little jaws here. So we're going to see how that works. I don't see any issues with it on the tractor, again, unless it's too tight to get in there. So, and again, that's a Saker and their model number. I don't know if there's even a model number on it. It's just their Saker brand. So we'll go over to the LX and see how well it works. Okay, so again, the size of it, I can see being a problem, like in a bigger situation, but it goes on there pretty tight. 1, 2, 3. And on there, you can see that. There we go. A little bit of a click and it goes in place. 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear anything. There it is. Didn't hear it, but I see it. Okay. We'll do this one on the top. You can see how it goes. It's just got a little bit of a pop and you hear it go over that. No problem. Going into place. 1, 2. There's lots there. See the pin. Okay, now on these end pieces, you see it just doesn't fit inside on the LX. So I can see what Justin's saying. It's just a little too big for some spots. So we'll do what we can with the Saker, but for spots like that, we're going to have to use a traditional fitting. You know what? That's kind of cold on the fingers doing this. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, yeah, fingers hurting almost. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. In there somewhere. There it is. There we go. There we go. All right. So, regards to, it works in the cold, but I could see this might be getting frozen up if you left it wet and then it got cold. If it stayed cold, I don't see any problems. Yeah, so in regards to making life easy, not having to worry about hanging on to it and coming off, yeah, it works. I think I'm gonna end up with 2 grease guns because I like this enough that I'll have one on one and one on regular fitting on another. So yeah, worthwhile for sure. Anyways, folks, quick little review of the Saker grease fitting, the locking grease fitting, I guess. Zerk fitting, Zerk greaser, whatever. Yeah, all those different names.
Saker.com.
Saker.com, yeah, and memory serves, I think they're around 20 bucks a piece, so not breaking the bank. Yeah, worthwhile little thing. Anyways, folks, let me know what you think. If you've got one like it or similar to it or the same brand, we'll have a conversation online and see what the comments bring back too. Anyways, thanks for coming to the key. Stay warm. The sun's out, but it's still only -10 now, so we're gonna try to stay warm. Stay safe. Take care, folks. Enjoy.